sorry about this, guys. I didn't prepare myself. Sorry, I just just looking through some transfers. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yeah, hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. So in today's video, I'm going to be looking at how my team is going to be lining up for Game Week 8 and how my team did for Game Week 7. Because we did have those Mondays games and I did have 2 players left to play. So I'm just going to quickly go through Game Week 7. I'm not going to go through in details on each of my players because I already created a review video for this on a Sunday. So please check that out. But yeah, as you can see, for Game Week 7, total points, 64 points, which is fantastic. Above the average of 53. And I gained a lot of like ranks. I think I was around 1.7. And yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, I was around 2.7 million. And now I'm in a good direction, which is fantastic. And I'm only around 9 points behind the top 1 million. And I think it's around 25 points or 30 points close to that 500k mark. So it's not too far. So really good, big green arrow. Let's have a quick look at my team. Martinez with 0, Robertson with 2, Lamptey with 9. Actually came off from my bench. Sice did not play. Really lucky with that. Not gonna lie, but I need the luck. I think this is one of the biggest. I think this is the only luck that I had this season. James with 6, maybe a little bit of a luck there as well because he played. And it's one of those things where if James plays, then there's a high chance for him to get some kind of returns. Song with 2, and here we go. These 2 were my massive differentials. You know, like I said, if I get any kind of returns from them, that would be fantastic. Pereira did not, but Barnes did. And as you can see, Barnes with that 4.3 has helped me out a lot, scoring a goal and 1 bonus point. With Vardy coming back, it's definitely going to help Barnes. And with the fixtures are looking even better, it will definitely help him out to get some returns. Got Salah as my captain, 8 points, which is fantastic. Got that extra bonus point. Kane here with 6, scored a goal. Ings scored a goal. Calvert-Lewin scored a goal. So my team actually overall did pretty well. However, I have a couple of problems now because my defense is, I wouldn't say is the best. And I have to wait on news on Lamptey, and I have to make sure that James is going to play, and I have to make sure that Zeiss is going to play, and I have to make sure that Mitchell is going to play. So there is a lot of questions on my defense. However, I have got 2 free transfers, so that is definitely going to help me out, and I'm not too worried about taking a -4 point hit, but we will see. I don't think I'm going to do that, but just in case, right? If we do find a good kind of transfer plan. So yeah, really good game week there for me. And if we go to game week 8, this is how my team is lining up so far. So we've got Martinez away against Arsenal. I'm not really expecting him to get a clean sheet. James and Lamptey, okay? I just hope that these 2 players play because they got really good fixture. Lamptey against Burnley at home and James against Southampton at home. Really good. For Robertson, it's a different story there, and I know a lot of people are thinking to get rid, and I will only get rid if I'm going to get a very good player in his place, because there's a lot of money that he's holding, and I'm looking at like getting in like Manchester City players. Not this week, not next week, but the week after. So we will see. Souček is going to be my different. Okay, let me just talk about differentials, right? As you can see, we've got Song, Salah, Calvert-Lewin, and Kane. These are highly owned players. And when they score a goal, normally I lose points because some people actually captains a player like Song, which is highly owned, or Kane. So these players are basically my shield, meaning that it's there for me to protect my rank as much as I can. And I got like players like INGS, which is around that, okay, now 16, it was at 18%. Got Barnes, that is 4.3. And as you can see, Souček here with 2.7. These are massive differentials. Now, if they score, if they get like a double-digit point, then that is dramatically, it's gonna rank me up. It's the same goes with my defense. You know, most of them are like 10 to 15 or 20% owned. So getting some points from the defense is going to help me out a lot as well. So that's the kind of the concept. That's the kind of the team that I have. Is balanced enough where I have some differentials. I have really strong players as well to help me out and really captain like options, good captain options, I should say. So I'm really happy with that. So moving forward, it's actually looking good for me. Because Suchek that I'm actually going to play, I'm so glad that when I wildcarded, I actually brought him into my team because now a lot of people want West Ham players because of this fixture here. Fulham at home, Sheffield United away, and at least for the Aston Villa at home. Very, very good. Barnes, okay, there are some fixtures here. It's quite difficult, but you just never know. You know, playing like counter-attacking kind of like game plan, it would definitely help him out. And then these fixtures are very, very good, guys. I think a lot of people are going to be investing in Leicester City players. Got Song and Kane, great fixture against West Brom. But if you look, their fixtures are turning. Does this mean that they're going to bring the points, or does this mean they're going to lose the points? No, it doesn't, because these are good players and they can get points from any kind of fixture. But, however, saying that, if you look at Manchester City, right, let's just have a quick look. And it's quite essential that we look at these things. And don't get me wrong, you know, we can take a hit here and there to get them in, it's fine. These fixtures, like at home against Burnley, at home against Fulham, I mean, there is a higher chance for the player from Manchester City to get like more points than like Kane against Liverpool or something. You know, it might be essential for us to actually try and get in a Manchester City player, or plan to actually get one, at least one. I wouldn't say go ahead and go and destroy your team. I wouldn't say go ahead and change your team around immediately. But I think having at least one would be a good option, because I think a captain choice there, like a De Bruyne there or Sterling, I would say more De Bruyne, is going to be, if there's lots of goals in those games, there's definitely going to be some returns. So that's how I think. So when I'm doing my transfers for my team, I need to look at what I'm going to do. So that's the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We've got Salah away against Manchester City. Cavalier in against Manchester United at home. I think this is a good fixture for Everton. I don't think that Manchester United can keep a clean sheet. And here we go. Ings. A player that, you know, I had in my team. I removed him, then I brought him back to my team because I just think that he's just a fantastic player. I did a mistake when I removed him time ago. And yeah, he's injured. He's injured for 4 to 6 weeks, and it could be even more. And, you know, getting to that Christmas period as well, when there's going to be a lot of games, it's just, he's going to miss a lot of games. And it's a shame because he has been performing well for me. He has been my differential. And I've got to find something else. I've got to find something new. So, now, if we look at the bench, got quite a lot of money here. We've got Saiss and Pereira, but I do need to kind of remove them slowly. Now, if we look at my transfers, as you can see, I've got 2 free transfers, which is fantastic. This is definitely going to help me out a lot when I'm making my moves. Now, guaranteed, I've got to get rid of Ings because it's just a lot of money, right? Now, I've got to think about what I'm going to do. Am I going to bring Jamie Vardy? Right? I got Barnes. Do I really need to double up? Do I want to go and get a cheaper player like Callum Wilson that is 6.5? Southampton away. Chelsea at home. Crystal Palace away. What about Bamford? That is 6 million. A lot of away fixtures, and they're not the best fixtures there, but Lee's been performing really well, and he's 6 million. Not Morpay. Werner, 9.3, only 21% owned, so he will be definitely a help for my rank if he does get some returns. The thing is with Werner, you know, or Chelsea players, I got to watch the Champions League games and the European League games, you know, just in case. For the other players like Vardy as well, because like I'm not gonna make any transfers yet. I'm gonna wait I need to make a decision. But I don't care if INGS price is dropped, it's fine. It's just I need to make a decision, like a good decision on what I'm going to do. And I need to have some kind of plan. And other than that, I'm not really looking at Raul Jimenez. I'm not really looking at any other player here. There's not many options. So for that reason, I'm actually thinking just to do this. I'll show you right here. Just to get a 4.5 player that actually has a chance to play, right? Or it's just going to be on my bench. Cheapest player that actually has a chance to play. And as you can see, I'll have 4 million. That's actually a lot of money there. 4 million to get a player. Now, I can remove Pereira here that I really want, and I got 10 million to spend. Okay, and what if I take a minus 4.8 and then I remove Robertson and bring in like a player, like I'll show you. Or something like this. We go for West Ham. Let's just go for Cresswell, and I got 11.9, and then I can go and get Kevin De Bruyne. There we go, and that's pretty much settled my team. I took a minus 4.8. That settled my team. What if I don't take the minus 4 point here and I just go for a Chelsea midfielder that has got a really good fixture, and I can like at least get them for this game week, like Ziyech here. That is 8 million, and as you can see, I've got 2 million in the bank, and I can play this 3-5-2 formation. And I don't mind doing that. And I'm just going to hope that one of my defenders, like Mitchell, Lamptey, or Size, actually plays. Then I'll have a defensive cover. So this is what I'm thinking. I think it's good. Then I got 2 million. I will, you know, throughout the international break, obviously, anything can happen throughout the international break. But if there's no injuries, if there's no problems, I could bank a transfer in game week 9, and then I can just go, okay, time to get rid and go and get myself Kevin De Bruyne. So I can do something like this. Let's just say Sterling just for the same price. And I got 5.4. I can go and get any decent player, any decent defender at the back for this. I can do something like this. Actually, let me just see of Kevin De Bruyne, of what's the price on him. Okay, it's a little bit more cheaper. Let's just say I do get Kevin De Bruyne. I've got 5.5. Then I could gamble one of these. Oh man, this defense is, yeah, like Diaz or something. He played all these games, which is good. Maybe something like this. And there we go. Something like this. And this is how my team could look like in the next couple of game weeks. But yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Thought I'll show you guys my thoughts and what I might do. Thought I'd kind of like talk to you guys about different kind of possibilities with like my transfers, with the 2 free transfers that I have for game week 8. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking to bring in a Manchester City player. It's just all about when or how I'm going to do that. And you know, I'm happy with changing my team around a little bit. I'm happy with moving this team to turn it into a 3-5-2 formation, and it's fine. I think the midfield options are very good. I think that we're a little bit limited on the strikers, but there are some cheap ones that we can actually get to make the midfield quite stronger. So, you know, that I think that's the kind of the thing that we need to look at. And I could just bank one of my transfers. I could just remove Ings, get Bamford or Wilson, and that is pretty much it. Bank the other transfer. I could do that as well. I think that might be a better option because we are going into the international break. But yeah. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think, and that is pretty much it, guys. Follow me on Twitter, where I will let you guys know exactly what my transfers are, and yeah, drop a like on the video. Hopefully this video gets up to about 200 likes, and if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And then I need to go and remove all these Halloween stuff for game week 9. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.